Accused Yankee fan basher arraigned in Falmouth. Next.
CapeCast.
Howdy folks, I'm Eric Williams and welcome to CapeCast, the official webcast of the Cape Cod Times for July 7th. We go inside a Brewster windmill in the second half of the show, but first let's take a look at news. Robert Correia, the Falmouth man accused of attacking a New York tourist with a baseball bat Friday night after the town's fireworks display, was arraigned this morning on an assault and battery with a deadly weapon charge. According to police, Correia suspected the victim was a Yankee fan because of his New York license plates. The victim sustained injuries to his head and his body. The injuries were considered non-life-threatening. Cape Cod Times reporter Aaron Gavea was at the arraignment at Falmouth District Court this morning.
Today, they had a bail hearing. The prosecution sought to detain him pending a dangerousness hearing, and Judge Michael Creedon actually allowed that today, and so he will, Mr. Correia will be in jail until Wednesday.
What was the scene like at court this morning?
It was pretty chaotic for Falmouth District Court. There were 3 TV stations there. The New York Post is there. This story's garnered a lot of interest, both in the region and nationally too. It's been in newspapers all around the country.
And what was Mr. Correia's demeanor in court today?
He was pretty stoic in court today. He was accompanied by his girlfriend, who left halfway through the proceedings, and also his landlord. And his landlord said he is a model tenant, a really nice kid, and he's never had any trouble with him in the 6 months that he's lived there.
Hey folks, everyone knows it's windy. A heck of a good reason to visit the Higgins Farm Windmill in Brewster. We're hanging at Drummer Boy Park in Brewster. Behind me, the Higgins Farm Windmill. Hey, it's open today. It's open this summer. It's your chance to go inside and see what makes an old-time windmill work. Let's check it out. What is this many-armed giant structure behind us?
Well, it's actually a windmill, and it's used for basically crushing, if you will, grains of corn into cornmeal.
Back in the day on Cape Cod, historically speaking, the colonial era, something like that, this miller would be an important guy in the community. Everyone in town is coming through this guy to get their food on the table, right?
Exactly. In those days, they had to come here every 2 weeks with all of their grain, because if they ground it ahead of time and just let it sit there, it would turn rancid. And every town had to really have a mill like this. Otherwise, you weren't able to, in many cases, eat.
We're deep inside the windmill, well, as deep as you can get, and we're right in front of the corn sheller here, a mid-19th century invention that revolutionized eating corn. Back in the day, people would have to take corn on the cob, dry it for a year, and then the only way to get it off was by rubbing. This bad boy right here cranks up, it's got a hole, you shove the corn down, and whoop! All the corn, the lovely corn, comes flying off. You get a naked cob at the end of it all, and a bucket full of corn. After you've ground your imaginary corn at the windmill, you can drum up some fun at Drummer Boy Park, walk the dog, play some frisbee, or maybe you have a beach in mind. Right down the road, Payne's Creek, a real sweet spot. Let's go there. No pain, no gain, gotta get back there again. No pain, no gain, Payne's Creek is my best friend. When I go to that beach, it's all within reach, all my favorite creatures. If it's low tide or high, I never ask why, never wanna say goodbye. No pain, no gain, gotta get back there again. No pain, no gain, Payne's Creek is my best friend. Now let's check the all-important Cape and Islands weather forecast, backed by Wellfleet 4th of July parade video. For tonight, patchy fog, otherwise mostly cloudy with a low around 67. And for Tuesday, mostly cloudy with a high near 82. Okay, we've got to get out of here. This has been CapeCast for July 7th. Till next time, see ya!
CapeCast.